the cassette tape. My first medium of music that I collected. It's been a while, but here they're making a comeback, so let's talk about them. Let's go. All right, welcome back to Junior's Music Corner. It has definitely been a minute. I apologize about that. As I say, life has been lifing and time has been moving. But I'm back. Today is going to be kind of different. I guess kind of the same. Still talking music. But I want to talk about cassette tapes. And I want to go through the cassette tapes that I do still own. Like I say, cassettes were my first medium, collecting music during the 80s. Like I say, my father, he had a record player. He had cassette tapes. Eventually bought a CD player. But my first and I guess affordability was always cassettes, whether it was recording from radio, high-speed dubbing, a tape I snuck out of my brother's room, or, you know, just buying music. That was my format. I was buying tapes. So I got a box full of tapes. I have not been in this box in I don't know how long. I don't really play cassettes anymore. I was one of the people that was super happy when CD players became affordable and I could change formats, similar to DVDs and VHS. Yeah, I loved it when CDs came about. You didn't have to rewind, fast forward. You didn't have to worry about your tape popping. But I do still have some cassettes, so let's get into them, man. All right, so in this box is, I would say, the bulk of the cassettes that I still own. Let's just see what's in here. Like I said, I haven't been in here. I'll try to give you a peek in here. Oh, I guess it's a VHS tape in there as well. This is our old home video. Should be in there, but it is. This as well shouldn't be in here. Some CD cases. I don't know if I don't wanna tip this over and they all dump out. I just dig and we'll see what's in here. All right. First one. This is Kirk Franklin. I think I bought this from the Goodwill. Over the years, tapes that I come about that I still have, I'll throw in this box. And I know, like, I think I picked this up and a couple other tapes from the Goodwill for like 50 cents one day. But my sister and her homegirls used to play this. I think this was Kirk Franklin's first tape. Anyway, I don't even know what this used to be. I think this was Keith Washington, Bring It On. But of course, if you know, you know. So this has definitely been recorded over. And I guess there'll be some of these tapes where I don't know what's on them. I'll put them to the side, and I'll see maybe one day make a video on what's on them. And a lot of these, the majority of these tapes are not in cases. Like I say, I stopped collecting cassettes early 90s. Like as soon as I got a CD player, I was gone, man. I was into CDs. So a lot of the cases are missing just from time, and I was one that carried my music with me, so it was a lot easier to stack tapes and carry them out of the case. You could keep more tapes with you without the case, so that was the thing. All right, but this is J. Rue, Sun Rises in the East. Classic J. Rue. I think I had a couple of those. Best of Bobby Womack. There should be a case for this. I bought this when I bought that Kirk Franklin, yes. And I say it was 50 cents at the Goodwill. I bought this and a couple more, and I didn't know at the time, but I don't even know if this is a bootleg or that came like that. But a couple of the tapes that I bought that day were bootlegs. Excuse me. Nothing in there. Cameo. Tape's not in there. I'll pull these tapes out. Okay. Like everybody, when it came to tapes, yeah, everybody made mixtapes. So this was one mix. The track listing isn't on it, but I called it this that shit. Cause it probably was. I did make the bomb mixtapes. It's a case. But this was just a copy of All Eyes on Me. Tony. Was this House of Music? No, Sons of Soul. Classic. This was good. I got this one. This one came from the Goodwill as well. Bootleg, for sure. Let's keep moving. This is the Loonies. I don't know if this was 5 on it, but see, this tape's been through it. Let's keep digging. Excuse me. This was Wise Guys sneak preview, and you know Wise Guys was one of the many groups Benzino had searching for a hit. Anyway, I did record over this, and this is actually me. This is Beat Jack. Yes, that brother June, and this song was called F That Beat Jack and Quality Alert. So there's 2 songs up here. A partner of mine had these beats on a tape, and he wasn't really rhyming, and I borrowed the tape and I took the beats. So the first song was it was just called Beat Jack, and the second one was Quality Alert. I don't know if I may have mentioned it on this channel. Yeah, I rhyme. You know, one of the best. You know, one day I'll play some of my stuff up here, because yeah, I spit it with the best. But I'm put this aside because this will be something that I haven't heard this in forever. I know the Quality Alert song I end up relaying on another beat, but I don't remember the Beat Jack. I don't remember the lyrics to that. So let's keep it moving. Another copy. This was Oh Dirty. I played this tape like crazy. This was my copy of Return to the 36 Chambers, and it has been through it. All right, we'll just keep pulling from the top. Kilo. Get this party started. Kilo Ali, if you don't know, Atlanta legend. Yeah, this used to bump. White Horse, Nasty Dancer. Yeah, man. Get this party started. Yes. Kilo was a go-to to get hyped for the club, man. Or any kind of party or function you was playing. The Brat, Functified, single. Far Side, Your Mama. Woo! I remember when I bought this. This was the first song I had heard from the Far Side. I don't know if it was their first single, but it was the first time I had ever heard them. And this was Your Mama. I was in the 5th or 6th grade when this came out, and I remember buying it. Still funny, still a dope song. Shout out to the Far Side. All right, let's keep going. Digital Underground, Sons of the P. Used to love this tape as well. Escape, Off the Hook. I'm gonna say this was Escape's second album after Hummin' Coming At Ya. My boy Bobby Brown, Don't Be Cruel. This is my original tape from the 80s, man. Yes, played this like crazy. You know, Bobby's one of my favorites. I must have loved it. J. Rue the Damager, Sunrise in the East, another copy of that. It was a dope album. When that album came out, it was like I said, it was fresh. In Too Deep, Back to the Hotel. I think this was the only song of theirs I knew. This was like their single. The beat was hard. And I'm in a couple like record groups on Facebook, and somebody had said the other day that they had saw them back in the day and they got booed. EMI, let me see. A lot of these tapes are faded. I do not know what this is. Tapes popped anyway. I would say I could like figure it out. I used to be so good with these cassettes back in the day, though. I could take these out. I could open this up and transfer this tape to another tape and all that. So like this can be fixed, and I don't know what's on it. I guess to find out what is on it, I would have to do all that. I'm gonna try to keep moving. This is Ruthless. This is probably HWA, Hoes with Attitude. One of the many groups that Easy signed. Ahmad back in the day. See what I mean? I didn't have to worry about that with like CDs, but I would fix that too. A little bit of tape and tape that tape together, and we be in there, man. All right. Purple Rain, Prince. Let me try to move a little faster. Nicole, Make It Hot, featuring Missy. Shy, If I Ever Fall in Love. Oh no, this is Comforter. A single. This is Comforter single with some snippets on the B side. 12 Gauge, Donkey Butt. Again, another one from back in the day. And like I say, if you know, you know. There's a little tissue or some paper stuck in there, so that's probably not on there. I do want to know what's on it, so I put that one to the side as well. Ghetto Mafia. Shout out Nino and Wicked. This is their first album. That was dope. Dang, yeah, it's been forever since I've been in this box. Again, when I talk about the mixtapes, this is one of my slow jams that I used to make. Popped as well. Teddy P. Let's get these cases out of here. SWV, the remixes. Empty Case. Das Effects was straight up suicide. Is that their second album? Fat Mix by J.U. Alright, now what was on this? How You Do That, Avenues, Breaks 97 mix, Guantanamera, Greed, Iced Out Medallions, Made Niggas, Keep Your Hands High, Can You Handle It? Don't Try to Play Me, Homie, Soul in the Hole, Let's Get 'Em, The Joint, Record Haters, Firm Fiasco. Yeah, there's a little bit of everything when I used to make my little mixtapes. What's this? The Roots, Come Alive. Alright, now like this, and there's a couple more tapes are like from, right, this Wyclef. The last time I really bought cassettes, other than, now I bought some cassettes in the past year or so, but they're only like collection purchases, you know. But the last time I really like bought cassettes, these all came together, and there was a few more. There was this new record store that that popped up, and went in there, and they had this big bin full of cassettes, and they were super cheap. So I dug around there, and there was a few things that I bought that I knew, and some stuff that I hadn't heard, and it was cheap. So I walked out of there with a few tapes, and that was some of them. Anyway, another blank. I don't know what's on this. Put that to the side. Okay, this Lunatics, Free City, excuse me. That what came along with that same day. Yo-Yo, Make Way for the Mother Load. Can't Play With My Yo-Yo. Art of Dialogue's actually interviewing her right now. I've been peeping that. I don't know what's on this either. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff that, cause I want to know. I don't know what's on these tapes. Be rocking the biz. That's just my baby daddy. Ooh, that's old school. Yvette Michelle, I'm Not Feeling You, no matter what you do. Mary J. Blige, 411, classic. Bone, this was Days of Our Lives. Well, this is from the, because Ray J's on the A side, and Bone is on the B side. But this is from the Set It Off soundtrack. This was the first song I heard by Ray J, Let It Go, and I thought it was pretty good. But of course that Bone Days of Our Lives, that went like really hard when it came out. Janet, this was another one from the Goodwill that day. Bootleg. Okay, this was it's a CD, but this was a little Kiki. I met Kiki down in when I went to Texas. Shout out little Kiki. House of Pain. Almost couldn't read that. Shay Jones, Talk Show. Shh. This is mostly 90s stuff. DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. He's the DJ, I'm the rapper. Back in the day, I would but you know, growing up back in the day, there was always a broken or unused turntable somewhere in the house. And I used to play this Jazzy Jeff and Fresh Prince tape. And on Jazzy Jeff's cuts, I'd pretend like I was scratching that shit, yo. Shout out Jeff and Will. Far Side. This is Running, single. I guess we'll be like, everybody know what this is, but ha, Jay-Z wasn't the first one with the blue tape, but this is Jay-Z. The Coup, Genocide and Juice, they had a blue tape first. This is Jay-Z Blueprint, and it's pop. Another blank, I don't know what's on this. Put that to the side. Tanya, I've Been Having an Affair. A lot of these songs I have not heard in forever. This was the Timeless Volume 4, Slow Jams. You know, when DJs used to put out little slow jam mixtapes. Pebbles came from the Goodwill. Let's see. This was a Bone bootleg. This is still in there. I bought this that day as well. Backbone. You know, Backbone. Dungeon Family. Still bucking like 5 deuce for a tray. Shout out Backbone. TLC. Ooh on the TLC tip is out of here. Alright. Next. Public Enemy. Apocalypse 91. Classic. This was Boys to Men, Ooh Ah. But of course, there's Tissue in there, so that's not on there anymore. but we'll find out what it is. Above the Rim, this is a single, a sampler. I don't know if this had, I don't know what's on this, but this is a Above the Rim sampler. I don't know if Pain is on there. Let's keep it moving though. Cellar Dwellers. This was a perfect match with Hold You Down on the other side too. Another blank. I don't know what's on that. CeeLo. This is CeeLo's first solo. CeeLo Green and his Perfect Imperfections. Aini Kamoze. This is Listen Me Tick. Oi oi. Alright. Don't know what's on this. It's popped as well, but it says So Deaf. These tapes stuck together. Selly Sells, Killer Cali. Pop. That was like what I didn't like about cassettes, but could be my method of care. It could be my method of caring for them, because yeah, I don't know. I stopped playing them. You know. Organized Confusion. Which album was this? I remember buying this on a trip to Virginia on New Year's with my cousin, and we stopped at a record store in Virginia. Slow jams. This was one of my little, I don't know if I can see that. One of my little mixtapes. Yeah, I used to love to make the slow jam mixtapes. Okay, this was an aerobic tape, but of course, that's not on it. But we'll find out what's on this. All these blanks that I don't know what are on them, I'm gonna hold them to the side, like, and see. I do still have a tape player. Okay, this is sealed. Ghetto Twins and Seagram. Like I said, that was a beauty back in the day too. You could get promos at shows. All right, Akon. Now, put that up there. Besides A-Con. This was the first time I had heard of Akon. Let me see what year this was. '96. And he had a song called Operations of Nature. And it was about his brother. Now this had came out, and I dug the song, dug it so much that I had went and bought it. And you know, like, Akon doesn't write his name like that. It's just Akon. This was Akon. After this, he like disappeared, but I guess maybe that's the time he went to jail or whatever. And then years later, there was an artist out of Georgia named Quavo Gold. I bought his CD, and Akon was on that. And I was like, oh snap, like that's dude from the old Operations of Nature song. Then he showed up on one of the Fuji's remixes, and the next time like you heard him was with the Locked Up song, and he had blew up. But this was the first time I had heard of Akon. I'll be rambling. Faith. This might be her first album. Stetsasonic. Blood, Sweat, No Tears. Lit. I don't remember that. All right, might be time to tip the box. Or not. All right, let me just grab some. All right. Another Yvette Michelle, Not Feeling You. Must have been feeling that song. Outsiders for Life. Who Are You? Dead Prez, yo. Get free. Let's get free. This is pop. But this also came from that record store. This was like 2000, 2001. Yes, man. This tape meant everything to me. I just think Dead Prez video coming soon. Yeah. We'll put that to the side. Mark Morrison, Return of the Mac, classic. So For Real, Candy Rain. A girl in middle school gave me this tape. Told me I was like Candy Rain. Panther soundtrack, dope. Ice-T, Home Invasion. Oh, there's some spent tape. That's nice. That's actually a transmitter. Throwback. Ooh. This might be the infamous black tape, yo. It might, because there's a lot of tape in there. Alright, the infamous black tape was a tape that was owned by my brother. And me and my sister would fight over this tape. One side contained 8 Ball and MJG's Coming Out Hard album. And the other side had UGK's Too Hard to Swallow. Yo, and this was like back in the day. The tape was super hard and we would fight over it. I'm thinking this is that infamous black tape. I done spoke about that black tape before. I'm gonna put that to the side. That was one for the books. Another Escape, just kicking it single. I remember buying that when it first dropped. Okay, there's the cameo tape from that case. LSG with Levert, Sweat and Gill. That's a pretty good album. I don't know who's missing their tape, but as we found it. That's crazy. I feel like I'm yanking tape out. Look at this, yo. That's crazy. Whose tape is this? Oh. MOP. This is just a snippet tape from the Firing Squad album. But this is a lot more. Let me find out what is going on. Oh no. That's crazy. Well, we know it's some of this. I don't know what's on that. And we know it's MOP. But there's something else. I'm going to have to dig because I feel myself pulling more tape out of it. H-Town, Fever of the Flavor. Or Fever for the Flavor. Fever for the Flavor. Shout out H-Town. Gospel Gangsters. This is gang affiliated. This is another one I'd like to talk a little more about because I did recently. They recently pressed this album on vinyl, and so I want to talk about that. This is a mix. 97 flavors. This was a promo. Got Tony, Chuck D, Ill Scratch, Crystal Waters, Fugees, Tribe Called Quest, Diamond D, So there was a lot of stuff on that. Let me keep going. I'm trying to Mariah Carey, Goodwill, KP and Envy, and Zay, Shot a Swing My Way. Don't know what this is, but I like whited out whoever it was, and of course recorded over it, so we'll see what that is. Heavy D, what song? Heavy D, Don't Stop. And snippets. This was from the Heavy album. Didn't think this video was actually gonna run this long. I'll try to hurry up. I know some folks be like, flip. Luke 2 Live Crew, band in the USA. Afu Ra. This is not the whole album. This is a snippet. Afu Ra was dope. New Sons, Fire, and this was some guys I went to high school with. This was their tape. Shaq Diesel, In Vogue, Don't Let Go. R. Kelly, I Can't Sleep. Oh man, more tape. You would see this and think like, oh, that's the illegal tape. No, I don't know why, but I colored this tape. I don't know. Oh, this is Rome. Every time I think of you, that song. The 13th Message, Living in a Zoo, Public Enemy. Oh, this is CB4 soundtrack. Funk. This is a Funk Essentials mixtape. Aaliyah, AJ Number the Number. Another blank. I'd love to know what's on it. So is this one. Nas, Street Dreams, and Affirmative Action. Don't know what this is either, but I'd like to. Another blank as well. That was cool about tapes. You could always record over them. LL Cool J, Bad. Keith Murray, Most Beautiful Thing in the World. This is Usher's first album. The Best of MC Breed, classic. Put that to the side. Emil, All Money Is Legal. Sorry, Emil. The Bobby album, Bobby Brown. That's my guy. H-Town, Knocking the Boots. Oh man, another blank, but at least they're both pieces are. I can fix that easy. Tupac, Dear Mama. Oh Lord. That means I recorded over it. So I gotta see what's on this. This is it's a clipping. Got to be from the source. I'm looking like, what in the world is this? This is like Freddie Fox's workout regimen and dietary things. You know, Freddie Fox has always been Diesel. All right. Okay. Was that it? Nope. Got another one. Cartel. I think this was a promo that I got from a show, and I think I had several of these. I'm not sure if I listened to it though. John B. This was background good enough, but it's recorded over. So this is Mariah Carey Fantasy, another mix. The California Raisins. Keep Sweat, Keep It Coming. Why would I record over that? But it's been recorded over. Tape is popped as well. This is, we know what that is. There's a Dark Side. R. Kelly, Bump and Grind, old school mix. Keep Sweat, Twisted. DRS, this is Gangsta Lean. Keep it moving. Hot shit. This was a Tony Touch mixtape. Yes, we used to get the New York DJs mixtapes down here. This is Tony Touch number 56. Throwback. The CeeLo cover. Some of the best blanks that they used to make with the CD base. I don't know what's on it. Don't know what's on this. Aaliyah, the one I gave my heart to in Hot Like Fire. Cheech and Chong, Get Out of My Room. And this is Aaliyah, One in a Million. It looks like a bootleg, but I recorded over it. Tape pop. Let's go. Yeah, there's still like a lot of tape in here. Blank. Don't know. BMG, Peeps in Your Ear. This was like a BMG sampler. Prince in a New Power Generation. Okay. Here's that Cartel. Okay, this was Power Triad. All right, there was a lot of guys from Georgia that were signed to that. I'm not even going to just say Georgia because Gangsta Pat was signed to Power Triad. Freak Nasty was signed to Power Triad. Criss Cross, all right. The Fat Boys, On and On. YZ, Ghetto's Been Good to Me. Throwback. Oaktown 357. Don't know. Babyface, Never Keeping Secrets. Destiny's Child, No No No. All right. Destiny's Child, No No No. I don't remember if this was their like first single, but there's two versions to that song, No No No. The one that, damn. Hold on. All right, I'm back. That was the wife calling. I don't even remember where I was, but let's get on the box. All Eyes on Me, bootleg. Yvette Michelle, DJ Keep Playing, and the first time. This was Busta Rhymes, Everything Remains Raw, and Woo-Ha. Of course, that got taped over. Mary J. Blige, Reminisce. A lot of these tapes are old. MC Action. This was one of my homeboys. Well, two of my homeboys. We got MC Action on this side and my homeboy David on this side. Don't know what's on this either, but we shall see. Kenny Lattimore from The Soul of Man. Dope album. This Cube's Predator. I remember when I bought that, yo, my pops was he was tripping. He wasn't tripping because I bought that. He was tripping because he felt that I always spent my allowance money on tapes. So what? The Diabolical Biz Markie, classic. Another up north DJ, this DJ Doo-Wop. And I want to say this was like the first time we heard Akinelli's Put It In Your Mouth song. And that Puerto Rico, oh, Puerto Rico. That Doo-Wop tape. Nuestros amigos. This was my sister's. It says Yolanda's Jams. So we'll see what she thought a jam was. Esham, Tongues. 702 Stilo. That's me. Shooting Pool. Profile. I ain't the one. It was an R&B group. This is Erykah Badu. On and On, single. Boogie Monsters, Honey Dips in Gotham, and Juggernauts. I got a sealed copy of that on vinyl. D'Angelo. This is Lady. The Roots Come Alive. This goes in that case. What was on this? Biggest D. This was my homeboy's tape. Homeboy from New York. I don't know what's on that. D'Angelo Brown Sugar. The whole album. There's a bag in here as well. Lost Boys, Me and My Crazy World single. Messages from the Boys. Yeah, I used to play this so much back in the day too. That was my junk, man. MC Light, Keep On Keeping On, featuring Escape. No Question. Snippet Sampler, debut album 2000. I don't know what that is. Davina, So Good, Sleeve. Yo, if you're still here with me, I appreciate you, because I don't know why I thought this was going to be a quicker video, but just rock with me, y'all. Leah, One in a Million. Moni Love, Down to Earth. Don't know what's on this. It's wiped. The Puppies, Funky Y2C, old school. Tony. This is some music. Ghetto Music, The Blueprint, some BDP, KRS. Don't know what this is either. Some of these tapes, the words have been wiped off because they're so old. Rap Style, I remember those. That's old school. Another Blank, don't know what's on it, as well as these two. Wait a minute. I'm not even gonna guess. I'm gonna find out what's on these old blanks though. We're getting down there, y'all. Johnny Gill, Rub You the Right Way. Rob Bass, It Takes Two. Whole album. Shabba Rinks, Mr. Loverman. Shabba! St. Lunatics, Free City. Of course, that goes in that piece up there. What's this? Little Kim Hardcore. It's been recorded over, so let's see what's on that. Tony Braxton. Single. She upside down. Get up, girl. Another Boogie Monsters. Recognize thresholds of negative stress. Dang, that's old school. What's this? All right. There's a bag. Rozelle. All right, 702 Stilo. We're almost finished with this box. Another blank. Right, like I say, another Cartel promo. I thought I had a bunch of those. Blank. Matrix, Can You Feel It? And Los Del Rio. Macarena. Macarena. Escape Off the Hook. Hey, 2 of those. Then, you know, like, tapes end up missing back in the day. King Just, No Flow on the rodeo. Yippee-ki-yay, yippee-yay, yippee-yo. That was Betty Wright. Somebody put a cigarette down on this tape here. Don't know what that is. Junior Mafia, Getting Money. Look at that. What was on this? This tape had been completely cracked. It was taped together, y'all. I remember that tape though. Half a Mil, Thug Ones featuring Noriega, Coogee Rap, and Mussolini. Shy, Come With Me. Oh, that was this tape. There's even a answer machine tape in there. Alright, let's see what's in this bag. And then we'll be done. Sporty Thieves, No Pigeons. I just throw these back in the box. Keep Sweat, Nobody. Blank. CJ Mack. Super Hard. Mariah Carey, Do You Think of Me? A blank. Farrah Burns. Chub Rock for One. Bill Cosby himself. I remember these tapes. Blank. Another one. Tony, Feels Good. Single. Funky Aztec, Slipping in the Darkness. Trespass soundtrack. But this Slipping in the Darkness, I had bought this because Tupac was featured on it. Tupac did a lot of like features for the little guys. And you know, one of his things he used to say was like, he'd come in, lay his verse, and he'd be like, yo, like, let's get rich, then we'll kick it. You know, like, I'm gonna come lay this verse, but I ain't got time to like chill and hang out. But this was pretty good. Funky Ass, Slipping in the Darkness. Use that same sample. Luke Records sampler. Fushnikins, Props, and True Fushnik single. Another blank. Don't know what's on that. This is rubbed completely. Don't know what's on that. Somebody's missing a tape. There's a lot of tape in this bag as well. What was this? Don't know. Shanice, I Love Your Smile. Hey, that was that Organized Confusion was the Equinox album. Onyx, Back the F Up. There's that DOS Effect straight up suicide. This is Ghetto Twins. That was a hard take. Jamiroquai. What is this? Jail Felony, Take a Ride, super hard. I picked that up on vinyl not too long ago. Adina Howard, Freak Like Me. Jungle Brothers mixtape. I got this from a concert when I got to meet and hang out with them. Exhibit Paparazzi single. R. Kelly and Mr. Lee, Hey Love. Another blank. Raphael Sadiq. It's a single. I don't remember what it was. I can't see what it is. Nice and smooth. Yeah, I can't come to the door. Side Hustles featuring UGK. There's some UGK features. All right, so I guess that's that. All right, that's gonna do it. I've been through this box of cassettes. I got some pushed to the side that I will go through and see what's on them. I appreciate you, man. If you made it this far, hit that like button. If you're not, hit that subscribe button, that bell notification, and I see you next time, man. Peace.